Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Why Ramsay Street? There's lots of other places I'm sure you'd like much better.
On the contrary, I find it very pleasant. And most of the people friendly and hospitable. I jumped at the opportunity. Dougie, please.
What about cousin Cyril? He'd be lost without you.
Well, I'll still visit him from time to time. But Dougie, I appreciate your concern, but Cyril can row his own boat. Whereas here, I have the whole family to consider and care about.
Do you have any furniture?
It should be arriving tomorrow.
You sure you'll be all right?
Well, what do you care anyway? You wanted me to leave your house. Oh, by the way, I've noticed that you don't seem to think very much about the presents I've given you, so I was wondering if I could have them back. I need a few knickknacks to brighten up the place until my own treasures arrive.
It'll be a pleasure. Keep them as long as you like.
Yes, this location will suit me perfectly. Under my own roof, but still close enough to keep a firm hand on the family.
That was terrific, Madge.
Come out of a can.
Well, that must be the special way you use the opener.
You're going to have to think about feeding yourself, Buster.
You telling me you're going to chuck me out?
That mate of yours, what's his name? Mad Max Morton. He'll be back from Bangkok in a few days. You'll be able to head for home.
Well, there's no need to sound so cheerful about it.
But you'll be delighted to get back to your own house and all those nice friends you keep telling me about.
Yeah, it's not like it used to be. I mean, with Brenda and Guy down here, well, it's sort of like family, isn't it, eh? Except for the lovely Lauren, of course. Gee, I miss her.
Yeah, from what I hear, you spoilt that girl rotten.
Never. No, she's a good kid, and she loves her old man.
Good. Hurry back to her.
Well, a man hasn't got a business to go back to.
You're not too old to start again.
Neither are you.
I don't want to hear about this. I'm not interested.
Are you trying to tell me you're not going to miss me when I'm gone?
That is exactly the message I've been trying to get across since the day you arrived.
And here's a bloke rushing back here at lunchtime to give you a cheque for old Harold's car. Man can't win a trick.
Ah, you came back with a free lunch. You could have given me the cheque tonight.
I was acting in your best interests. The sooner you get this into the bank, the sooner it's going to be cleared and you get your hands on the moolah.
For heaven's sake. Why would I be running to the bank with chicken feed like this when I've got over 200,000?
You're kidding me. Where did Harold get his hands on moolah like that?
Mind your own business.
Okay. I just didn't know you were loaded into the bargain.
Why didn't someone tell me how bad it is? Christina, we didn't know until we found him in the office. I wish I'd stayed here. Look, you mustn't blame yourself.
Did you manage to get a reaction from him?
Not registering. I don't think he even knew that I was speaking to him.
I should have known. He was so worried about the business and money and everything.
His whole life has been built around his career, building up the Robinson Corporation. Obviously, he can't bear seeing it disappear before his eyes.
I tried to tell him that the money doesn't matter. We'd manage.
Paul doesn't operate that way, Chrissy.
Pam said it's some sort of nervous breakdown.
What are we standing around here for? He needs a doctor.
Dr. Dawson's on the way. Caroline, he doesn't even know me.
Well, I'm glad you came over, but did you have to bring Oscar?
He's very gentle. He won't hurt you.
You sure your father bought the story about you buying pet food? Thought snakes didn't eat that often.
Well, they don't. But what would Dad know? He's back at work now. I couldn't sit around the empty house. It's really depressing now he and Mum have broken up.
Yeah, but the way you went off at Josh, you're taking a bit of a risk coming out again.
Well, most of the kids at school, including you, think I'm pretty crazy, so what's the big deal?
Yeah, well, crazy isn't the right word to use around here at the moment.
What do you mean?
No, I don't know the full story, but... Well, they reckon Paul's had some sort of a breakdown.
No way, isn't he the one that was Business Person of the Year?
Yeah. It's not too crash hot around the Robinson house at the moment.
Join the club.
Why don't I take Andrew up to the nursery for a while? It won't help for him to sense how upset you are.
That's a good idea.
Thank goodness he's too little to know what's happening. I'll stay with him for a while, till he goes to sleep. I'm so ashamed. The one time when Paul really needs me, I'm not here for him.
Christina, we all know how loyal and supportive you've been.
I chose a great time to be away from my family as well.
Oh. If we spent our whole life anticipating the worst, none of us would ever do anything.
But I should have known. That night when he came home and told me he almost threw himself off the bridge.
What are you trying to say?
Well, he was terribly upset and depressed. He was worried about the business. He'd been drinking too much. He said he needed to go out for a while. I never dreamed he'd think of suicide.
He actually told you that he tried to take his own life?
But he couldn't go through with it. He said he didn't have the guts to even do that properly.
Why didn't you say anything to anybody?
Because he said he couldn't go through with it. He meant it. I thought the worst was behind us, and then he just bounced back the way he always does. I'll never...
He's in a pretty bad way, I'm afraid.
But he'll be all right.
Physically, he's in reasonable shape. But I honestly can't tell whether he's unable to communicate or just unwilling.
What are you telling us, Neil?
Everything points to a major trauma.
He's stressed out, you mean? He just needs to rest a while, take things quietly?
Paul needs psychiatric help, Christina, and he needs it now.
Psychiatric?
I'm sorry. Paul needs to be admitted to a psychiatric unit immediately.
For my fair lady.
I'm not your lady, fair or otherwise. Anyway, those are likely to give me hay fever.
Oh, there's no doubt about you, girl. You got a great sense of humour.
Yeah, and I'm pretty smart at spotting a snow job, too.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, Lou, you've got dollar signs fairly leaping out of those ratty Carpenter eyes.
Oh, come on, that's not fair. I've been chasing after you for years, for the days when you didn't have a cent to bless yourself.
Yeah, and I wasn't interested then.
Oh, you were.
Well, I'm not now, and that's flat.
Come on, Madge. We got back a long way. That must count for something.
Yeah, it does. It's all in the past. And you can forget the flowers and the moonlight and roses pitch. I'm not interested, and I never will be.
I like a woman who knows her own mind. Makes me want to think of ways to change it. I'm not going to give up. There's more than one way to skin a cat. No offence, mate.
Well, as snakes go, Oscar's not a bad sort of a guy, are you?
He really hates my father.
Oh, are you sure he's going out tonight?
He's at some funeral director's dinner, would you believe?
Oh, I hate to think what might be on the menu.
The kids at school are always making cracks like that.
Sorry. Look, you want another juice?
Yeah.
Are you sure Oscar's going to stay there?
Yeah, he'll stay.
Oh, good.
Somehow we've got to convince Christina that Paul needs psychiatric help.
It isn't going to be easy.
I'm sorry you're having so many hassles, Mr. Robinson.
Oh, it's all part of raising a family, Phoebe.
I'll get it.
I'll be out the back if anyone wants me.
Right. Oh, Faye, what seems to be the problem?
Oh, it's the water pressure. It needs to be seen to immediately.
Oh, I'll have a check first thing in the morning.
Oh, look out!
Leave him alone!
He could have bitten me.
Miss Hudson, it's Phoebe's pet snake, Oscar.
You hit him again and you'll be sorry.
Phoebe, that's enough.
It's a dangerous snake.
It's nothing of the kind.
Bashing and poking at any animal makes it stand up for itself.
Oh, I just got such a shock. I mean, everyone's afraid of snakes.
Well, obviously not everyone.
How would you like it if I barged into your place and started belting your favourite budgie over the head with a crowbar?
That's enough, Phoebe.
I have to get him to a vet. You'd better hope you haven't done him any damage.
Who was that rude, bad-tempered young woman anyway?
Her name's Phoebe Bright. She's a friend of Todd's.
Well, I don't think much of your choice of friends.
She's very nice.
Well, I didn't mean to hurt it. I love animals. But when it comes to dangerous
It's
reptiles...
harmless.
Well, so you say.
I doubt her father would let her have a poisonous snake.
Oh, she's got death adders at home, too.
Oh, is he trying to get some more business?
What do you mean?
Phoebe's father, he's a funeral director.
Well, he shouldn't be too difficult to track down then.
Well, why would you want to do that?
Telephone him. Let him know how disgracefully his daughter behaves.
She was only upset about her pet.
She needs to be taught a few manners. Oh, you won't forget the water pressure, will you, first thing in the morning?
Must be karma. Some terrible thing I've done in my past life. It's come back to catch up with me and...
Duh, you promised.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh, well, maybe if you looked on the bright side.
There's a bright side?
Well, If we're lucky, maybe she'll be too busy settling into her own place to have time to bother with us.
Yes, that's true. Oh, I'm just enjoying the peace and quiet. Oh, no.
It couldn't be, could it?
We don't have to answer it.
That's right, we pretend we're not home.
Oh, go on, Tug. You might as well get it over with.
Oh, hi, Faye. Long time no see.
I was just about to go. I didn't think there was anyone home.
So, how are you settling in?
Oh, don't ask. I don't like to complain, but so many teething problems.
Yeah, well, it's not too late.
No. I mean, Helen's a very fair-minded woman, and if you were to tell her that you've changed your mind...
Oh, no, I haven't changed my mind. In fact, I've been making phone calls, and it looks as if my things will be delivered first thing in the morning.
Oh, that's quick.
Better get a good night's sleep, Dougie.
Why?
So you can help me with all the heavy work tomorrow. Night.
He's asleep.
He needs more than a good night's rest, Chris.
Don't start this again, please.
None of us want to see him shunted into a hospital, but he needs special treatment. Surely you can see that. Neil Dawson said himself that he doesn't really know what's going on. Well, he knows a lot more than we do. You sure there's not a bit of shame mixed up in all this?
Shame.
A lot of people get embarrassed when someone needs psychiatric help. The very word freaks them out. Look, I know better than anyone what Paul needs, okay? He gave you a pretty nasty shake-up the other day, Chris.
That wasn't any big deal.
Aha! Why did you panic, grab Andrew and rush off to Mum and Dad's? You see? The thought crossed your mind, didn't it? That if he could turn on you physically, well, there's no guarantee he won't do it to the baby, right?
No, I just wanted to give him time to pull himself together.
Chris, he's gone past that stage. You've got to face it.
He's my husband. I'll decide what's best for him.
There's also a business to run, Chris. I can manage short term, but the corporation is in big trouble. Paul's the only one who can solve it.
I can't believe you can think of business at a time like this.
Someone's got it. Look, Chris, as soon as he gets the professional attention that he needs, the sooner he'll be back where he belongs.
This is where he belongs, and this is where he's staying.
You've been having a few problems of your own just lately.
Well, you could say that. Thought Dad was on the level, some chance, eh?
You took a big risk trying to help him, Todd. I'm sure in his better moments he realises that.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have got you involved. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If you can't turn to your own family in time of trouble, then there's something seriously wrong.
Mate, I think if you was one of my kids, not that I'm trying to take Bob's place, he's your real dad, but you're as much a part of the Robinsons as the rest of us.
Thanks.
Oh, that'll be my new tenant wondering what's happened to the plumber.
Oh, Pam. And sorry to bust in on breakfast.
Oh, it's all over except for the dishes. Do sit down.
How's Paul? I didn't want to go over bothering Christina.
No, he's not so good.
He's been referred to a psychiatrist.
That was the recommendation, but unfortunately, Christina won't hear of him going to hospital.
Oh, she's got to be made to see sense. I'm going out on my rounds, but I'll try and pop in on her later, see what I can do.
Oh, good. Thank you, Pam. She's being very stubborn at the moment.
And what's happening with Glenn?
He wants no help whatsoever. Frankly, I thought he'd be delighted to take over the Mangel house, but he turned me down flat.
So you rented it to Faye?
Mm-hmm.
I wish you'd been a bit more discerning in your choice of tenant.
I'm beginning to wonder, I must admit.
I warn you, she's going to be one big pain.
I've already had my first complaint.
Well, get used to it, because you've rented your house to the world's biggest whinger.
Oh, doesn't your wife feed you breakfast?
Keeps me happy in every department, believe you me.
Maybe you can let me have your recipe. I'm getting nowhere fast with Madge.
Well, have you tried the hearts and flowers routine?
Didn't do a thing.
What about the caveman approach?
Have you ever seen that Ramsay girl let loose with a rolling pin? I wouldn't be game.
Or maybe she called it quits.
Oh, no, mate. Not after all the trouble and strife I went through to put young Toby on side. No way.
Well, there is one way. There's a sort of trade secret.
Oh, now, come on, mate. I'm desperate. Give me a break.
Mate, Madge jealous. They fall for it all the time.
Did you try that on Pam?
It's your right. Worked like a charm.
Yeah, well, how does a man get started?
Well, you have to take someone else out, make sure that Madge knows about it.
That sounds simple enough. So, Where do I find another female of the species?
Well, I've never had that problem myself, mate.
Oh, it's all right for you, Casanova. I'm new around here. Come on, give me a break.
Well, you don't really need a glamorous sword. As long as she's not a dag, but she's in the market for a bloke.
Any suggestions?
Yeah, stay right away from paying.
You can see for yourself how much better Paul looks.
There's no change.
We had to do everything for him. No, well, he ate some breakfast. You saw that yourself. But Christina, you spoon-fed him.
Which doesn't say much for his mental state.
He still hasn't responded to either you or the baby. You can't want him to go on like this.
You're all full of good advice now, aren't you? Huh? But where were you when he needed you? You were too busy sailing off to even think about him, and you, Helen, were too wrapped up in what happened to Glenn.
That's hardly fair, Christina.
I realise how distraught she is over Paul's condition. This has gone past family discussion. I'm signing a recommendation that Paul be placed in psychiatric hospital for assessment. It should be signed by the next of kin.
I don't think she's going to do that.
The form can be signed by another member of the family.
Please don't do this.
We have to do what's best for Paul.
Well, Oscar's looking pretty good, considering.
He still looks a bit depressed to me. Oh, thanks for coming over.
It's all right, you're pretty upset. I thought I'd better check you out.
Oh, wouldn't you be upset watching that rotten Mrs. Hudson belting Oscar to a pulp with the golf club?
Yeah, well, I think she was a little more afraid than Oscar was.
No, Oscar had to look at her. Didn't you notice a sheer horror in his eyes?
Now, you certain your father's not going to walk in on us?
Dead certain.
Very funny.
I know, so I was just trying to make a joke for once. The vet says he'll be fine, but he's still a bit jumpy. I think I'll get him some water. He loves it. You want anything?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, could you get that, Todd?
Well, it might be your father.
Oh, hello. Is that Mr. Bright, the funeral director?
Yes?
Oh, my name is Faye Hudson. I've just moved into Ramsay Street.
Oh, really? And you'll be needing my services already?
I am speaking to Mr. Arthur Bright.
Yes, you are. What can I do for you?
Oh, Mr. Bright, your daughter was extremely rude and abusive to me today.
And should be severely disciplined.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You can take my word for it. She will be disciplined severely.
And as for letting her take dangerous reptiles into other people's homes, I mean, really?
Oh, stunned. Absolutely shocked. I had no idea. I shall make sure I obtain all the facts and make sure that my daughter is punished suitably. And thank you very much for calling. Goodbye.
What did she want?
She wanted to dob on you. And tell your father that you should be disciplined severely.
Imagine if she'd really got to Dad.
Well, I think I tricked her.
Terrific. You're a real friend, Todd. You're the best.
Except for Josh.
Yeah.
No, perhaps that's not the right spot for it.
We've moved it 4 times already.
Well, I'm darned if I'm moving it again.
Oh, you men. You move a few bits and pieces of furniture and behave as though you've spent a month in the salt mines.
Yeah, well, this is the lucky last.
You've been a wonderful help.
Yeah, I'm sorry it's turned into a major event.
Well, many hands make light work, isn't that what they say?
Ah, nearly settled in, I see.
Now we can start unpacking the cartons in the kitchen.
You ready for lunch?
Am I ever?
Oh, I'm determined to cook dinner here tonight in my new home.
Well, after all this hard yakka, what about a nice meal in a good restaurant? What do you say?
Oh, how very kind, Mr. Carpenter.
Lou, please.
Oh, Lou. Oh, but I insist you let me cook dinner for you here.
Well, how could I refuse such an offer?
Excellent. I'm a wonderful cook, even if I do say so myself. Or plain, but tasty.
Have you lost your marbles?
Hey?
I said find another woman, but there are limits.
That's your sister.
She's the original dragon lady and a man-eater to boot. You'll probably end up being the main course, mate.
There you go, old fella.
I love you, darling. I feel like a criminal.
Oh, Christina, it's all for the best.
I
hope so.
You have no choice.
I think I should go with him too.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You have to look after baby Andrew, and your being there might make it harder for him. Jim will see to it that he's settled in properly. And Neil Dawson will be on him. He's being a tower of strength.
Oh, Helen, he'll never forgive me for doing this to him.